Hi there, if you're watching this video, you guys are comparing Cloudways and NameCheap. So, first thing first, NameCheap is very good for domain registrations, okay? And with you comparing NameCheap hosting, however, with Cloudways, okay, I would tell you for sure you should go for Cloudways, okay? Uh, nothing to try to bet now. NameCheap, I use it for each of my domain registration, which is very great platform. Is that really as the name says, is really cheap. NameCheap, okay, is for sure. And the renew price is also cheap, right? It's not like some other scammy domain registration company who offer you very cheap and then the next renewal will charge you a lot. Uh, on a side note, in case you doesn't know, migration of domain is extremely painful. You will also disable your who is protection, which is to protect your domain registration informations, and the other will know your name, phone number, and the mailing address as well. So do not do it. Do not do it. Okay. So enough digress. Hosting. Okay. So hosting, WordPress hosting, VPS hosting, reseller hosting. Uh, They are more or less the same, okay? Share hosting and WordPress hosting is actually the same. VPS dedication hosting is actually the same, okay? Reseller is not, we are not in this case. If you have reseller, you should not be watching this video because you should be a very professional in this industry anyways. Share hosting and web hosting is actually the same. Share hosting, okay? So why would people like to use this name? Because they want to. A lot of newcomers in the market don't know the differences between WooCommerce hosting, uh, um, WordPress hosting, share hosting, all this stuff, and they need a name for it. Okay, and hence they have this kind of different variation of the name. So right now I want to share with you the pricing. Namecheap is actually quite cheap. All right, quite cheap. But in terms of stability, the functions, the capabilities, Cloudways definitely is better, okay? So Cloudways have 5 options, okay? Right now, I'm running on my website in Google Cloud because I have quite a number of traffics, and especially some of them running on e-commerce business, are running on WooCommerce. These two are actually great, but Google Cloud is better, but AWS is actually more expensive. But I will go for Google Cloud. So within the budget, I would recommend among these three, go for 9.0. Okay, it's not recommend. I tried these all three. Trust me, Nano is the best in terms of stability. You will not notice the difference until you try each of them for each of them at least 3 months. Okay, if you try each of them for 3 months, you will notice Vulture and DigitalOcean sometimes will have some disruption on the server, and their backup on we call it failover in terminology term is pretty sucks compared to Nano. Okay, so in the budget go for Nano, if you have budget go for Google Cloud. So why Cloudways? Okay, why Cloudways? First thing, if you create a server with Cloudway, it's like almost an instant stuff. Okay, one click, as the video shows, you select the WordPress, name your app name, your server name, and then define your server size and click, and then it's already done, right? You already created your server. So it's as simple as that, okay? And then your website is actually done. Your WordPress site is right. Then you can select, hey, I want a WordPress site. They will install it for you, and you already have a site already done, okay? As simple as that. So for staging, they will also teach you step by step. You will have the exact layout in the backend as well. So for staging, you can have one click on the cloning. The one thing I like so much about Cloud is that the interface is so convenient to understand. Okay, you just have the staging or the rail uh, prepared for you with one click, and then it's already ready. And in a split of a second, your staging is completed, and you can click on it and edit whatever you like. And if I don't not tell you, because for staging, when you're running for a private server environment, okay, um, Namecheap, Emotion Site Host, SiteGround, all these are actually share hosting. But for Cloudways, you're running on your own server. So the staging is actually the fastest one, and you will never have any throttle or say, hey, you are blocking some other neighbors, other website resources. They will not tell you that. Okay. And for installation of the SSL is also in the sec. You click on the domain name, put in there, and you will have the installation for you very easily, and they will do the renewal for you as well. Okay, so for the caching, I want to jump a little bit into the Breeze WordPress cache plugin. Okay, simply put, in 5 second terms away, this is a marvelous plugin that is offering for free. And some of the other plugins like WB Rocket, which is a cache plugin, they're charging you 150 bucks per year. But this is giving you completely for free with the file optimization below, Hippie API, CDN Varnish. This stuff is so good for Varnish. In case you doesn't know, Varnish is not something that you easily can get only on Cloudways. This hosting basically means something that is more advanced, okay, or more advanced on the purge or the cache. When you update some of your article, images, or blocking informations, some of the content across the globe, or even in the same places, like in your host in the US, may have looked as only reading the old version of your website. So with the varnish, you will clear out the cache almost instantly. It's a really good deal, really good, something very good. So CDN and with the database option as well, and a lot of good tools to help you to um, lower your website heavy loading and make your site very fast. Okay, and in case you doesn't know, it's a common sense. I think the best caching plugin is always it's always the one that is developed by your own hosting company. I think that makes sense. So Redis WordPress is also very good stuff. They have the Redis server installation. So how to activate a cloud platform, they will teach you step by step. Go to setting package Redis. This Redis is very good stuff. A lot of people using Cloudways is actually missing this piece of information. I would highly recommend to go into this and click this on. It will make your website run so much faster. Okay, and if you're running your website on dedicated hosting and the price is just a little bit higher than your share hosting, it's definitely worth it. And I think the critical stuff between the two is that when you're doing on your private hosting, you can have your scaling of a server in a bit of a second, which is something not allowed. Not you can get it from a share hosting. You can pull and the resources wise, and then just turn on your server on the vertical scaling as easy as that. Okay, so in case your website grow to some scale, you do not need to go from a one package from another package in other hosting like Namecheap. You need to migrate everything again, pay for the differences. Cloudways already have the sticking or the same price because by end they're using these kind of big guys in the market. Okay, so it's very transparent. So in case you have a question in mind, why go for Cloudway if I can just go with this guy directly? Very good questions. Very good questions. And unless you are a very technical savvy person, you know how to coding, you know how to go into the CLI coding, the command stuff, you know how to install the WordPress in a black and white text environment. Believe me, you save your tons so much time, especially on the installation of the WordPress, install the parking of the domain, and also in the SSL renewal. Okay, all this stuff will already take you a couple of days, with not 1 or 2 days, just not worth it. And when you especially support, right? The especially the support that you're getting from Cloudway is extremely good, extremely good. I can guarantee you, if you have any experience in other hosting before, go for Cloudways, ask the support 1 or 2 times, it will just beat your expectation. I guarantee you. These are the people that really technical savvy. They are not some general cheap labor support like a robotic machine telling you, hey, did you disable the plugin? Have you go back to the vanilla format of a theme in the WordPress? All those bullshit, you will not get it, okay, from Cloudways. They will try to solve the problem in depth in the back end. They will cater your need, okay? And migration of web apps for Cloudways is also extremely easy. They have the one free hassle-free website migrations. They do it for you for free. Um, just perfect, okay? So they will migrate your website to Cloudways as well, and click the link down below for the free migration services. And I hope your business will go well. Thank you. Give me a like, please. I really appreciate. Really appreciate. Thank you.